What really happened between Jimin and Jungkook during their military service? This question suddenly exploded on social media and became a hot topic in various international K-pop forums. It all started from an unexpected moment when Jimin, known as the member who usually protects the privacy of other members, asked a shocking question to Jungkook in front of their military comrades. A question that indirectly revealed the secret Jungkook had tightly hidden. Who is the woman secretly occupying his heart? A leaked video from a restricted military training area immediately triggered a storm of speculation. In the video, which lasts less than a minute, Jimin is clearly heard asking, "Jungkook, how long will you keep hiding her from us?" A simple sentence, yet full of meaning. ARMY, known for being sensitive to every move BTS makes, flooded social media with assumptions, theories, and wild speculations. Not only Korean fans, but also global ARMY were no less excited. They felt shocked, disappointed, and some even admitted feeling jealous upon hearing that Jungkook, who had maintained a single image in public, was apparently keeping a big secret. What made the situation even hotter was Jungkook's reaction in the video. The golden magne looked blushing, yet also overwhelmed. Instead of denying, he only bowed his head with an awkward smile. That reaction added fuel to the already burning doubts among fans. Is this an indirect confession? Has Jungkook indeed been in a special relationship all this time, deliberately kept from the public and even from ARMY? Several media outlets began digging deeper. They contacted sources close to BTS, trying to find cracks in the tightly closed military schedule. A source who refused to be named claimed that Jimin had long been suspicious of Jungkook's change in behavior. Lately, Jungkook is often seen alone, holding his phone with an unreadable expression, said the source. He also revealed that Jimin actually only wanted to make sure Jungkook was okay, but the openly asked question only worsened the situation. On the other hand, some hardcore fans began looking for small clues that had previously been overlooked. They highlighted accessories worn by Jungkook, such as a simple bracelet believed to be a gift from a woman. They also connected Jungkook's song choices in his last live broadcast before entering the military, which they said were full of hidden love codes. However, amid this commotion, BTS's agency, HYB Labels, chose silence. No clarification, no official statement. A silence that added to ARMY's anxiety and fueled various conspiracy theories. Some entertainment analysts even argued that this incident could be part of BTS's grand comeback strategy after military service. In the Korean entertainment industry, such dramas are often used as a weapon to increase public expectations ahead of an idol's return to the stage, said an industry observer, but many ARMY rejected that theory. They considered Jimin and Jungkook's interaction too natural to be called a gimmick. Their relationship has always been known to be very close and protective of each other. The fact that Jimin asked the question so bluntly only strengthened the suspicion that there was real tension between them. Some fans even speculated that Jimin was worried Jungkook's secret would leak further, so he chose to confront him directly in front of witnesses, hoping Jungkook would open up. However, aside from all the speculation and emotions swelling among ARMY, one thing remains a mystery. Who is the woman being talked about? Is she a celebrity or an ordinary person never detected by the media radar? Until now, there is no concrete evidence, no photos, no official statements. Only vague clues that continue to fuel public curiosity. This condition was worsened by the fact that Jungkook and Jimin's last days of military service are approaching. South Korean media also began focusing on the movements of their families, friends, and close relatives, hoping to get confirmation or at least clearer hints. Unfortunately, all parties chose to remain silent, as if there was an unwritten agreement to keep this secret tightly locked. Amid this uproar, ARMY is divided. Most try to accept the fact that Jungkook, after all, is just an ordinary human being who has the right to love. However, not a few still hope that this is all just a misunderstanding or merely Jimin's mischief. But is the world, especially ARMY, truly ready to accept if Jungkook openly reveals his love? Until now, that answer still hangs in the air. With increasing media pressure and relentless speculation, only time can tell the truth behind Jungkook's shy smile and Jimin's serious gaze. The world waits, ARMY waits, and whoever that woman is, she has become a widely discussed figure even without appearing in public. However, amid the ongoing media frenzy, we need to take a step back to critically reflect. Are we truly witnessing a factual reality? Or have we been swept into a wave of sensationalism wrapped in dramatic narratives designed to attract public attention? Did the incident allegedly involving Jimin BTS truly happen as described in various media channels? Or are we witnessing a carefully crafted narrative designed to stir emotions and enhance public engagement? Let us think clearly and skeptically. We must acknowledge that the information currently circulating comes from a wide variety of platforms, from TikTok, YouTube, to Twitter, as well as several online media portals that do not all have strong verification standards. In such situations, we are required to be more critical in sorting and examining every piece of information presented to us. Is the source credible? Does the narrative built have a factual basis that can be accounted for? Or is the information present without clear evidence, relying only on visual narratives and one-sided testimonies whose truth cannot be ascertained? These questions become increasingly relevant when we realize that in today's fast-paced digital era, the line between fact and fiction often becomes blurred. Viral information is not necessarily true, and even true information often loses to more dramatic narratives. Are we, as audiences, wise enough to filter the information we consume? Or are we part of an ecosystem that reinforces the spread of unverified information by sharing, commenting, or even believing it without going through a process of deep reflection? We also need to question the motives behind the dissemination of such narratives. Is it purely intended to provide transparent information to the public? Or is there a hidden agenda aimed at increasing engagement, creating controversy, or even building public opinion that benefits certain parties? Shouldn't we, as modern society, be more alert to the potential manipulation of information that often comes in subtle and difficult-to-detect forms? In this context, it is important for us to remember the basic principles of media literacy. Not everything we see and read on the internet is complete truth. Even narratives that seem convincing can be just fragments of a more complex reality, or even fabrications completely disconnected from reality. Therefore, we invite you all to adopt a healthy skepticism in responding to such news or articles. Let us reflect further. Have we ever tested the assumptions we have regarding this narrative? Have we ever tried to compare various perspectives from different sources before drawing conclusions? Or have we been provoked by momentary emotions awakened by well-presented and persuasive narratives? Remember that the speed of information dissemination in today's social media era far exceeds our ability to verify it. Therefore, it becomes very important to slow down our response, postpone judgment, and give room for a deeper verification process. It may turn out that what we now consider facts is ultimately just part of a large hoax that will be revealed later. Therefore, we close this discussion with a firm yet reflective call. Are you truly sure that the incident allegedly involving Jimin BTS really happened? Are you ready to be accountable for that belief in the face of facts that may change later? Or do you want to remain open to the possibility that this is just a scenario deliberately created to attract attention and stir the emotions of the masses? Let us together become part of a smarter, more critical, and reflective society in responding to every piece of information we consume. Do not let ourselves become victims of misleading information flows. Be an audience not only intellectually smart, but also emotionally wise. Only in this way can we minimize the negative impact of the increasingly rampant misinformation phenomenon. Thank you for reading this article with full awareness and critical thinking. We invite you to discuss this topic further in the comments section. Your voice and reflections are very meaningful in building a healthy and balanced public discourse.